Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the secrets hidden within corporate filings. And let me tell you this, Anebulo Pharmaceuticals, filing has a twist that will make you rethink corporate strategy. So today we are diving into a report from Anebulo Pharmaceuticals, Incorporated, a company that has been making some interesting moves. The main story here revolves around a shift in strategy from a stock split to a tender offer, or as they call it, a plan to go private. Now, why would a company suddenly change its mind about a stock split and go for a tender offer instead? It all comes down to costs and unexpected actions by some shareholders. Initially, Anebulo was planning a reverse stock split to consolidate shares. This is often done to boost a stock price or meet exchange listing requirements. But it seems some folks got a little too clever. They started buying shares in small amounts or splitting their existing holdings to end up with fewer than 2,500 shares. Why would they do that? Well, the company was going to pay cash for fractional shares resulting from the split. It appears some shareholders were trying to game the system to get multiple cash payouts for what were essentially fractions of their original holdings. This unpredicted behavior significantly increased the expected cost of the reverse stock split, making it no longer financially sensible for the company. So Anebulo decided to scrap the reverse stock split. Instead, they are launching a tender offer. This means they will buy back up to 300,000 shares of their own common stock at a price of $3.5 per S-share. The total cost for this tender offer will be up to $1,050,000. This tender offer seems to be a strategic move to help Anebulo achieve its ultimate goal of going private. To go private, a company often needs to reduce its number of shareholders to below a certain threshold, usually under 300. This buyback directly addresses that by reducing the total number of shareholders and also consolidating ownership. It is a clever, if a bit aggressive way to manage their shareholder base. The company's common stock currently trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol ANEB. It is important to note that this tender offer has not yet commenced. They'll be sending out official offer documents soon, and investors will need to read those carefully. As an emerging growth company, Anebulo has elected to use the extended transition period for adopting new or revised financial accounting standards. The press release announcing this plan, dated the 22nd of December 2025, is attached as an exhibit to this report. This filing indicates that the company is trying to get ahead of potential issues and proactively manage its shareholder structure. It shows a company that is willing to adapt its strategy when circumstances change rapidly. Looking at the overall picture, Anebulo Pharmaceuticals Incorporated is in an interesting position. They are clearly focused on transitioning away from being a publicly traded company. The situation with the reverse stock split and the subsequent tender offer highlights the complex dynamics of shareholder management, especially for smaller public companies. The decision by the board of directors to abandon the reverse stock split was driven by practical financial considerations and the need to avoid what they saw as exploitation of the system. The tender offer is a more direct approach to achieving their goal of going private. It's a bit of a bold move, and it will be fascinating to see how it plays out for the company and its remaining shareholders. Now, while this filing is more about strategy and less about deep financial tables, it is a great example of how companies navigate complex shareholder issues. So what is my take on Anebulo Pharmaceuticals Incorporated? Well, their strategy to go private via tender offer is a clear indicator of their future direction. The quick pivot from a reverse stock split shows their adaptability, but also a potential lack of foresight in anticipating shareholder reactions. The risks here are ongoing regulatory hurdles and the potentially negative perception from shareholders who might feel they are being forced out. However, the opportunity is a more streamlined and potentially more profitable private operation focused on their core business without the pressures of public markets. The company is essentially tidying up its shareholder registry to make a significant transformation. Alright, that is our breakdown of Anebulo Pharmaceuticals' latest filing. What is your take on this strategic shift? Does it make sense to you, or does it seem a little bit too much like trying to force shareholders out? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this deep dive was valuable, hitting that like button really helps us out, and subscribe for more corporate secrets revealed. And don't forget to check out our Discord community linked in the description for more discussions like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.